I'm going to start. Welcome to this class. I hope you're all enjoying the lots of free time we get with COVID and the lockdown and so on. I'm going to do this entire class sitting on a chair behind me. I'll throw in the odd thing for people who prefer to stand, but the exercises are all largely the same. It's geared towards people who have to stay in a chair and may not have the same mobility or activity levels as the rest of us. So I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to get started. I'm going to be sitting for most of it. Hopefully you can hear me, and if you have any questions at the end, that's all fine too. Okay, so I'm moving back to my chair. Okay, so I hope everyone can still see me. I'm sitting up nice and tall in this chair. I'm not sitting like this. I'm sitting up nice and tall. So we're going to start warming up our bodies from the ankles all the way to the top. So we're going to start with big circles with our ankle. Again, you can do this one standing up if you need to. We'll do about 10 of these. And my ankle is coming in first. And now we're going to go in the other direction. Take them out and back in again. Big circles, or as big as you can. 9 and 10. And then we do the other side. 10 big circles on the way in first. Big circles, yeah. Just warming up that joint. And then the same in the opposite direction. The biggest circle that you can make with your ankle. And if your knee moves as well, that's okay. Okay, so now I want you to sit forward slightly. You're going to lift one leg off the ground and you're going to make a circle at the hip. Again, we go out first. The biggest circle that you can do. And then we go in the other direction. Take the knee out behind you and bring it back around. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we do the same with the other leg. Bring the circles in first. You can hold on to the seat if you need to for your balance. That's perfectly fine. I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the other direction. Bring the foot out, or the knee out. 4, 6, 8, and one more, and 10. Very good. So get your feet on the ground, get your hands in front of you, and very gently just make circles to the side from your waist, okay? So not just your shoulders, but the movement is down here at your waist. Just go side to side. Start off with a small movement, and then you can make it bigger as you get more limber and you warm up a little bit. Okay, and if that's too easy, you can put your hands out and do it like this, but remember all the movement is at the waist. And back to the center. Okay, so make big circles with your arms. 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I want you to interlock your fingers like this, and I want you to push your hands forwards and then pull your shoulder blades apart. So if you're looking from the side, it starts to look like this. Big stretch across the top of your back and your shoulders. Okay, big stretch, and then relax, pull your shoulders back in. Let's go again. Reach forwards, again as best as you can, and then come back. We'll do 2 more. Reach forwards, and back, and then the last one. Really pull your shoulder blades apart, and back. Okay, shake out your hands, just give them a little rest. Wiggle your shoulders a bit. Now the next one is not easy. Hands interlocked again, and I want you to reach up as high as you can, and just hold it there overhead for a sec, and then come back down, and again, reach up. And when your hands are overhead, Squeeze your shoulders down and the muscles at the top of your back. Squeeze those. Very good. Come back down. Let's go again. Reach up. Reach, reach, reach. And come back down. So again, from the side, it looks like this. Very tall overhead. Okay? And these muscles here, I'm pulling them down and squeezing them in. And one more time. Reach up. And come back down. Okay. Shake out your hands again. What I want you to do now is pull your shoulders down. Just they're up here. Push them right down. And keep them down there. And then come all the way forwards. And all the way back. Open your chest. Squeeze your chest down. Squeeze your chest open. Let's do a few more of those. Big movements are as big as you can make them. But keep your shoulders pushed down. Yeah, very good movement. Because across here gets tight when we're sitting all the time. So really expand your chest. Big chest here, okay? Big chest. One more. Very good. And the last one. And relax your shoulders. Okay. So I want you to lower your head. You should get a big stretch across here. And then I want you to go as tall as you can. And back down again. Now make sure you're sitting up tall here. That you don't slouch. Just down and up. And again, as you look up, you should feel the muscles between your shoulder blades working. Again, you're trying to get lots of muscles going here. There's one more. And the last one. And relax. Just go side to side. Again, all these movements are slow and not too hard. Don't go too far. Only go as big a range of motion as you can do. And a couple more. And relax. Come back in here. Okay, so I want you now to lean like this. We go to the other side. And when you're doing this, push this shoulder down as your head goes that way. So get a big stretch along here. And the same on the other side, over here, and then push away. So push this arm down. Again, getting a big stretch here. And again, stretch. Back over. I've got one or two more. And back. Okay, just shake out your head. Shake out your shoulders. We got one more with this. I want you to come over here. And then I want you to look up. And come back down, over to the other side, lean over, and then look up. You get a big stretch, more towards the front here then. And relax, came over here again, look up, bring back down, take it across, and look up again. Let's do one more on each side, take your head over, and then look up. Bring it back in, and the last one, look up. And bring it down. Okay, shake out your shoulders again. There'll be a lot of shaking out your shoulders tonight. Okay, that's a bit of a warm-up, some stretching, nice and easy stuff. So we're going to do some strength exercises based on a chair right now. So you can hold on to your chair as much as you need to. And again, I might throw in some standing up exercises here for those who want to do them as time goes by. So the first thing I want you to do is lift your leg off the ground a tiny bit and try and keep your knee in the exact same spot for this movement. And all I want you to do is slowly stretch out your leg and then bring it back down. And again, lift your leg. And all the time, squeeze your thigh muscle here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And again, we're going to do about 10 of these. Although I've lost count already, so I'm going to assume that was 5. Big squeeze on your thigh. And again, 4. 3, big, the biggest squeeze is at the top, remember that. 2 more, big squeeze, and the last one, squeeze, 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 and relax. Let's do the other leg. So just a few inches off the ground, let's go, straighten the leg, squeeze at the top, and come back down. Let's go again, big squeeze, and again, so the top of your thigh is what you're squeezing here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And bring it back down, and again, lift up, And again, let's go. Squeeze at the top, back down, and again, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We got 2 more, I think. Again, I'm terrible at counting what I'm doing. And one more time, lift it up, and squeeze, and relax. Okay, the next one, we're going to start with the foot out here, and I want you to squeeze underneath on the way back, okay? So squeeze underneath, and lift back up again. So squeeze here, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And again, you should be keeping your knee roughly at the same point. And again, by the way, these are all the easy ones. They'll be getting harder in a minute. And again, up there, squeeze, 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 squeeze. A few more times. Squeeze, these are your hamstrings. If you need to pull on the chair while you do this, that's perfectly fine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And one more time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Great, and then the other leg. Straight out, let's go, squeeze. Keep that knee in the right position. So ideally both knees are at the same height for this, or slightly off from that. Let's go again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oops. And again, squeeze. Again, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Underneath the thigh this time. We've got 5 left, I think. Squeeze. 4 left. 2 more times. And the last one. Down and down. Big squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Very good. Check out your legs. Okay, we're going to go back to the first one. This is where we squeeze the top. But at the top of it, I want you to twist. So when you're doing this, you're going to squeeze out like that. And you'll find the muscle here just inside your knee starting to work. So the same thing, lift up, squeeze, and twist. Bring it back down. Let's go again. Lift, squeeze, 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 and twist. And back down. Let's go again. Lift and twist. Let's go again. Very good. We've got 5 more. Lift and squeeze. Very good. So this muscle is very important for knee stability. It needs to be strong. Again, I think we have 3 left. 3. 2 more times. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2. And the last one. Let's go. Up, 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 up. And squeeze and twist. Very good. Let's change legs. Other side. Same thing. Squeeze all the way and twist. Bring it back down. Let's go again. Lift and twist. Bring it back down. Up again. So you're feeling it right here on your knee. Back down. Let's go again. Up, up, up. And twist. And back down. Again. Lift and twist. Bring it back down. 4 more. I think. 4. And again. 3. Twist. Up we go. 2. And the last one. Lift, lift, lift. And squeeze. Very good. Shake out your legs a little bit. Okay. We'll come back to those again in a minute. I'm going to turn my chair sideways for the next one. So I want you to put your hands on the chair and I want you to keep your feet on the ground. And as best you can, I want to lift and squeeze the muscles in your bottom, okay? Squeeze those. They're called your glutes. Squeeze those at the top. Let's go. Lift. Big squeeze here and back down. Again, lift, squeeze, and back down. Let's go again. Up, 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 up. Squeeze. Come back down. These are really important, your glutes. Squeeze. Come back down. Again, lift, 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 lift. Big squeeze. Come back down. I think we've 4 left. Let's go again. Reach, 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 reach. Come back down. 3 more times. Up again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back down. We've 2 left. Up again. Reach, 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 reach. And back down. And the last one. Reach, 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 reach. And relax. Come back down. Very good. If you found that one difficult, you need to do it a lot, okay? It's really important to have strong glutes. Very important for not having lower back pain. Okay, what do we next? Okay, I want you to get your hands out in front. Now we've got we'll do a lot of squeezing here. I want you to bring your arms apart. And when you get to here, squeeze your shoulder blades together as tight as you can. And come back in again. Bring your arms apart, squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you're really working right between the shoulder blades. Reach, 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 squeeze. I'm going to show you from this angle. So I'm here, not falling over. So bring them back and squeeze. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And back around. Let's go again. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Very good. Keep going. Let's do a few more. Right behind. Squeeze. And a few more. Let's go again. Really squeeze between your shoulder blades. 2 left. Bring them all together. Very good. And the last one. Squeeze again. Shoulder blades, shoulder blades, shoulder blades. All the way to here. Very good. Now, I have a prop for this one. If you have this, it's a rubber band. They're quite cheap and easy to get. You do this exercise with the rubber band. It's even better if you've got one of those. If you get them on Amazon and things, that's fine. Okay. So now, hands out to your side. And I want you to push your elbows slightly forwards. So your elbows should be slightly in front of your shoulder. And I want you to reach up and get your elbows behind your ears this time. So elbows here just in front of your shoulders. And now reach up so they're just behind your ears. Unless you've got very long elbows. Okay, let's go again. And again at the top, squeeze the muscles up around your shoulder blades. Let's go again. Reach, 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 reach. And back down. Let's go again. All the way up, reach. Back down. It's important here to get your arms as high as possible as you can. But do your best. Some of you may not have the range of motion at this moment, but it's something you can be working on. Okay, again, reach up. Elbows behind the ears. And back down. Let's do a couple more. Reach, reach, reach. And back down. And again, reach, reach, reach. I've totally lost count because I'm talking. So we'll do 2 more. Up, reach, and back down. And the last one. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. Very good. Shake out your arms and your shoulders. Give them a wiggle. Okay. The next exercise, you're going to take your hands behind you. So you're going to have your hands like this. And I want you to push down and away from you. Okay? So you're stretching your chest here. So push down and back. Stretch, stretch across your chest. So the stretch is here and here. So get a big stretch. Stick your chest forwards and relax. Let's do that again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Push, 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 push. Get a big stretch across your chest. It should feel quite nice. Very good. And relax. Let's do 1 more time. Reach, reach, reach. Push your chest apart. And stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. Okay, shake out your arms. Okay, we're going to go back to the legs again and make that a little bit harder. So you'll remember we did this exercise first. Yeah, that was one of the first ones. Well, this time you're going to cross one leg over the other. Hold on to the chair. You might have to lean back for this. And the same thing, lift and lift. This will probably be much harder for some people. If it's too hard, just keep doing the way you were. Get that squeeze. It is quite difficult actually because you've got to balance yourself as well. So lift and back down. But that foot adds a lot of resistance. That makes it much more challenging. I am actually holding onto the chair quite tightly here as well. And relax. Let's do the other side. So ready, lift. And again, hold on to the chair. Again, 3, 4. And if you're not getting full range of motion now, that's okay. If you practice these, you get better at it. But the real idea is that you're just moving your knee and squeezing your thigh muscles there. That's the goal of all of this. Okay? And 1 more and relax. Shake out your legs. So, again, sit back in the chair. Up like this. Now this time pull with the top leg, but resist with the bottom leg. Okay? Pull with the top leg, resist with the bottom leg. And again, pull with the top, resist with the bottom. So now you're stretching the hamstring or training the hamstring of the bottom leg. Okay? Again, pull, 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 pull. Do a couple of more. If it's too hard, just squeeze the bottom of your leg. And again, just squeeze the bottom of your leg. 2 more times. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. And the last one, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Very good. Let's change sides. Right? Oh, this way. Pull, 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 pull. So you're using the top leg to pull the bottom leg down, but you're fighting the top leg with the bottom leg at the same time. Pull, 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 pull. And again, pull, pull, pull. And as I said, if it's too hard, just squeeze like this. For a lot of people, this is enough because the challenge is to also keep the kneecap in the right position. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. We've got 2 more. And 1 more. And relax. Okay. We've got to do our glutes again. So I'm turning my chair. Again, feet on the ground. Hands here. And then reach up and stretch. Come back down. Let's go again. Reach and stretch. Bring it back down. You can do this on the floor as well, by the way. It's way harder. Reach and stretch. Let's go again. Reach and stretch. Come back down. Up we go. Okay, I think we've got 4 left. Reach. 3 more. Ready, go. Reach. And 2 left. Up we go. And the last one. Ready, reach. And relax. Very good. That is probably the hardest exercise of the lot, but it's really good for you. It's really important. So let's move on to our upper body again. Hands out in front. Pull the arms out to the side. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Bring it back in. Let's go again. To the side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And again, lots of tension across your back here. Reach. Let's go again. Pull them apart. Reach, reach. And back. Let's go again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades. We've got 4 more. Ready? Go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 3 left. Bring the shoulder blades back, back, back. 2 more times. Squeeze. And then last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze again. Super. Shake out your shoulders. Okay, we're going up overhead again. So elbows slightly in front here of your elbows. Sorry, elbows slightly in front of your shoulders. Then reach up. Elbows slightly behind your ears. Let's go again. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Again, you should be using the muscles in your back to stabilize your arms. Let's go again. Reach, 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 reach. Back down. Again, loads of back work here. If you spend a lot of time sitting, you need to do an awful lot of back work. You need to train your back, work all those muscles in your back more than you think. And if you're not in a chair all day, you should still train your back a lot. So 2 more. Reach up. And the last one. Reach, reach, reach. Very good. While I have you there, captive audience, you can take your band. You can sit in it. Hope this is long enough. And you can do that exercise with your band as well, okay? So all of these exercises, you can add a band to it. Right? Very good. That's my prop for the day. Hold on. So yeah, grab your hands behind you. Let's stretch out your chest again. Stretch the chest, and relax. Pull your shoulders back and down. Pull, 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 and relax. Let's go again. Shoulders back and down. Very good. And one more time. Shoulders back and down. Stretch, 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 stretch. Very good. And now, because it's so important, we're going to do our glutes again. I'm going to turn here, and then we'll move on to something else entirely. So, feet on the ground, hands planted on the chair, reach and stretch. Come back down. This is probably the best exercise for anybody who spends a lot of time in a chair. And back down. Let's go again. Reach, reach, reach. Back down. Let's go again. Up, up, up. Really squeeze your glutes at the top of this. 4 more. 4. And again, up, up, up. 3. We've got 2 left. reach. And one more time, all the way up, and relax. Very good. Have a rest. Feel free to have a rest and drink water and all the rest of it as we're doing this. I need a drink of water myself. I do tend to be a little bit full of speed when I do these things, so just make sure you're working at your own pace, okay? Okay, we've got about 5 or 6 minutes left, so I want to do some core work. Again, it's all very easy stuff. So you're going to have your hands over your head, and I want you to stay sitting quite well, and I just want you to lean this way, but stay tall, okay? So we're going to do a set of those. Reach, and again, reach. So try not to come off your glutes as you do this. Reach. So make sure you're sitting equally on both buns, I suppose, on the chair. So we're only going to one side for now. And make sure you're sitting up nice and tall and relax. Let's go in the other direction. Reach. Reach. So make sure you're not slouching forwards with this. You're up nice and tall. One more time. Now, the next one I want you to do is where you're going to lean backwards. Okay, I'll do it from the side. So again, you're sitting up tall. You're just going to lean and reach as far as you can and come back. And again, reach, reach, reach. And back. Again, as far back as you can. Most of the work here is in my upper back, not my lower back. Reach. Reach. And again, as back as far as you can. A few more. 3. And again. 2. And the last one. Reach back and relax your arms a second. It does get quite tiring in the arms. So now I'm going to turn to the side again. If you're sitting up on the chair, there's a good chance you have an arch in your back here. So I want to get rid of that for a while. So what I want you to do is tilt your pelvis forwards. So my belly button is going up and in, okay? So again, tilt like this. Very good. So my pelvis is tucking in and upwards, okay? It's like I'm bringing the front of my hip up towards my chest, okay? Do that again, squeeze here. And you should really feel your tummy below your belly button doing an awful lot of work here. Let's go again, tilt. These are called pelvic tilts. They're a good exercise if you're again sitting a lot. Tilt your pelvis, squeeze your belly button here. And again, that's it, tilt your pelvis, squeeze your belly button. Got a few more. Again, squeeze your belly button. And back. And again, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, if you're finding this easy, you can lie down on the ground and do it. And the idea is you push your lower back into the ground. I'm not going to demo because my camera doesn't extend down that far. One more. I've been talking for ages. And come back in the center. Very good. So, let us do one more round of those. Hands up overhead. Go to the side. We'll just do 5 this time. 2, 3. Again, make sure you're sitting, that when you tilt, you're not rocking off your bum, okay? One more. Other side. Reach. Reach. 2 more. And the last one. Very good. And then we go back. Back, back, back. Yeah. Reach back. But again, you're working your upper back here. Don't lean back from your lower back. Nice and tall. 2 more. And the last one. Very good. And now your pelvic tilt again. So I'll turn to the side. Again, tilt your pelvis in and back up. Very good. Again, squeeze. Come back in. Squeeze. Come back in. Again, squeeze. We've got 4 more. Tilt your pelvis, squeeze. 3 left. 2 more. And the last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Very good. Okay. Before we do a cool down, I want to talk about squats because they're really important. They're one of my favorite things. So again, this is particularly aimed at people who have to spend a lot of time in the chair. being able to get up and out of it is important. So we should all be able to do something like this, okay? So, but it's not always that easy for people who spend a lot of time, for example, in wheelchairs, and you may need to use something to pull yourself up. So I'm going to turn to the side. If you have a table or a chair, or another chair, you can use that. But what I want you to do is get your feet about here, and as you straighten up, your hips shoot in this direction, so you end up like this, okay? Back down. We'll try a few more of those. Again, if you can do this, great. If not, you can do more of those ones. So from here, load up your feet, and then drive your hip up and forwards, and come back down again. So here we are, drive your hip up and forwards, and sit back down again. Let's go again. Here, drive your hip up and forwards. Remember, you can have a chair and pull yourself as well a little bit until you get strong enough to not need the chair. Let's do 4 more. Really drive. And again, 3 left. Here, sit. Up we go. 3. And again, so lean slightly forwards. A lot of the weight is on your heels. Drive straight up and in, and sit back down again. So we've got 2 more. Up and drive. And the last one. Again, here we are. Up and drive. Very good. Okay, so I did promise a couple of exercises for where you don't need a chair, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 minutes. So supposing you're good at squats and you want to not have to use a chair, a book is really useful, okay? So you hold the book by your chest. You can try this if you want to right now. Again, sit on your heels, and as you sit down, straighten out the book to here, and then come back up again, okay? I'm going to demonstrate 4 or 5. Hopefully some of you can do them. If not, it's something to build up towards. So reach and sit, reach and sit, reach and sit. And come back up again. Let's go again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Reach and sit. Again, if you're down here, if you look at my back, I'm not in this position. I'm in this position. And come back up again. 2 more. Sit, 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 sit. Reach and sit. And then come back up again. And 1 more time. Keep that upper back nice and tight. Sit down and come back up. Very good. Once you've mastered a book, you can use heavier and heavier items. Okay. We're going to do some cool down stretches, the same stretches as we did at the beginning, and then you can go off and enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay. So we'll start again with our ankle rotations. I hope you worked up a sweat. I did. Other direction. Dancers do this stretch, by the way. And change legs. Big circles first on the way in. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then in the other direction, 2, 3. I know your knee moves, but try and make the circle at your ankle as big as possible. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're moving up to the hip. Make big circles here. You can lean back a little bit for this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then go back in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting my reps, by the way. You don't have to go as fast as me. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the same on the other leg. Big circles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. So plant your feet on the ground. Just go side to side, nice and easy. Don't go hard and fast with this one. And you should tilt your pelvis a little bit as well. You can have your arms straight out if you want. Just get lots of movement in your waist and your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back in the center. So big arms. 8, 9 and 10, and then the other way around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Interlock your fingers. Push your hands as far away from you as possible, and pull your shoulder blades apart as much as possible. And relax. Come back in. We'll do 2 more of those. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. 1 more. Push as far away as you can. Pull your shoulder blades as far apart as you can. And relax. Very good. So now hands here. Reach all the way up as tall as you can. And back down. And again, reach all the way up as tall as you can. And back down. 2 more times. All the way up. And 1 more time. Reach, reach, reach. All the way up. And relax. Very good. A few more left. Just side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll do half circles this way, then that way. Don't ever do full circles with your neck. Half circles only. While you're doing this, try and relax shoulders as much as possible. But make the half circle as big as possible. And relax, shake out your shoulders. And if you've done the whole class, give yourself a huge clap. Well done. All of the exercises that I chose today are designed to counteract the effects of sitting in a chair all the time. And that doesn't necessarily mean because of a wheelchair or anything like that, but in modern society nowadays, we're all sitting far too long. So you notice there was no push-ups today or anything like that, because I was trying to train the back and change our posture as we sit on chairs. So when you are sitting, it's really important to sit up nice and tall. So I'm going to stop talking because I have a habit of talking. I hope you enjoyed this. And if there's any questions or feedback or anything you want to give, let me know. And otherwise, thank you very much and have a really good evening.